good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. It's Funny Friday, and we've got 3 days of bank holiday in England, thank God. And this is Harry from Hasbro TV, and today I've got Azzy. Azzy's back again. You right?
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm fine. You good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, and TJ's back again.
Well, come people.
Talk
What you
more
saying,
Spurs,
man?
more Spursy stuff.
Yeah, what you saying, man? How you
Yeah.
been? You missed me? I missed you too.
All right, so where should we begin? Because Mason had the audacity to say some comments this morning. Have you seen him, TJ, by the way? The comments?
Nah, man, I don't listen to that guy.
All right, okay, Azzy, I'll start with you first then. Thoughts on Mason's comments?
In fact, tell me the comments before you say
Azzy
it.
can tell you. Tell you what.
Yeah, Mason basically said that Spurs is a big club, like in the press conference leading up to the game.
And did you say something like you can attract managers or something as well? Didn't you say something like Spurs can? Yeah, I can hear you now. I think you froze for a sec.
Yeah, see, basically, I think what he's trying to do with saying the big club sort of thing is get the fans on board, because it's right now.
I don't know.
Has, bro. I don't know what he said, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No. Basically, what Mason said, right, is hold on, give me a sec. I'm to leave and rejoin.
Yeah, leave and rejoin, bro.
Yeah. And what Mason said, right, is that Spurs can still attract like the big managers. And we're a big club. Basically, that's pretty much what he said, wasn't it?
They're not a big club, you know. Yeah. Sorry, man. Sorry for cutting you out, man. Sorry. Yeah. I know it's my guy's turn, but I just need to say something. We're not a big club, innit? Yeah. In the last 20 years, we haven't won jack shit. Cool. What consists of a big club winning trophies? And if you actually look at it, the last 10 years, every single club I list has won a trophy. That is Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Even Wigan won a trophy, mate.
Now, cool. That's the last 5 years, man. Going 10 years in, you're talking about Leicester, bro. Leicester's getting relegated, my guy. Relegated. We're not a big club, so take that big club out of your mouth. We're not a big club. We're not even a top four. We're a tiny club. Because when it comes down to it, we don't have the cojones. And look, for real, I'm not even gonna be too harsh about Tottenham. Tottenham is where it needs to be. We haven't acted like a big club for a long period of time, and we've got owners that don't know what they're doing. How many managers have rejected Tottenham?
Well, bro, so far, I think is it 4 managers?
Last show we were talking about Slot, and I was saying I don't know the brother. I don't care about him. I don't even want him at the club. You don't know. I think cool.
Yeah.
But this guy has the audacity to reject Tottenham.
He signed a new contract.
My point is this. How many times is this going to happen over the years? We need to start with all the fans, every single fan. I'm still hearing that there are still Levy-in fans.
I know. I had an argument with one on Twitter today.
I don't understand how you can be Levy-in. On top of football, look, cool. He is one of the best businessmen. I'm not saying he's not done nothing for Tottenham. Off football, he's done a lot. We already can see it. A new stadium, a new training facility, the hotels, the universities. What he's doing for the community. But honestly, he's done amazing. F1, Beyonce, bro, the concert, boxing, NFL. I can go on. But really and truly, he hasn't done jack shit for football.
Yeah.
For 20 years, what has he actually done?
We just had the same cycles over and over. That's why
he hasn't done nothing. When when you look at it from a football perspective, he hasn't done nothing. And when you value, look, if you look at all the top, we call it top 6 or whatever in it. We're not even a part of that. Let's take our name out of it.
Get that.
We're not a part of that. You know, we don't even have the history to say why we're the top 4. What, we just finish in the top 6? We finish in the top 4 because of whatever that makes us the top 6? No. Arsenal have a bigger history. Liverpool have a bigger history. Man City has a bigger history. Now, what you're gonna say? You're gonna say that this club is big. Mason, I'm sorry, man. You got a head injury. I remember that head injury. You got a head injury, and you're still getting affected by that head injury. You know, because everything that you say is bullshit, bro. I heard. You know what? Yeah, I don't listen to these guys, man. You know, when it comes to press conferences, I don't really pay too much attention.
Either, TJ. It's only because I saw the come up on my TL when I was in the gym, and
it's all bullshit, bro.
I was like, what? This guy actually said this.
He is drunk, bro. Yeah. He is honestly drunk. He's one of the drunkest managers we've ever had. But Mason, my guy, you need to really have a hard look and look at how we are, because I don't know where we're going.
He wants,
and we're not even.
He
wants the job. He does want the job. Yeah.
He's not doing a really good. He's not doing a really good job at showing us why he wants the job, man.
No, because it's so evident that tactically he had like Brentford born Damsgaard, and a little tactical tweak, and his back was against the wall.
Clueless. He was clueless. Yeah.
See, now if it's about managers, and this is where I kind of like divide myself with the fans and all of that. Like, if it's about managers who can manage Tottenham and who can actually take us to glory, we've had 2 of the best managers of world football,
ever.
Mourinho, Mourinho and Conte, that win everywhere that they go. And even, did you see Mourinho's quotes?
Yeah, he said the only
bro.
Yeah,
he's bang on right, man. We need to be realistic, and we have to question what our values are. And our values are, we want to become a Ferrari. We've got a Prius engine, you know.
Yeah,
it looks all good. Look, he's made the club look all good. Yeah. He's made the club look all good and all of that, but we just don't have the cojones. We're not a big club. We're just not. And we're not going to attract any sane person is not going to want to come to our club. There's nothing going for it. All of this bullshit about we have a good stadium and we have a good training facility. Who cares about that? As a footballer, who cares about that? Nobody cares about that. People, look, when it comes down to like actually choosing where you want to play, I know if I was a footballer, look, I'm quite big. I wouldn't last. Let me be real in it. But if I was choosing a team, I wouldn't choose Tottenham.
If you weren't a fan, innit, obviously.
Bro, if I could change my team, bro, if I could change who I support, I wouldn't choose Tottenham as well.
I don't blame you.
Bro, I wouldn't choose Tottenham. Yeah. Who wants to support Tottenham? Come on.
You talk about
well, I didn't have a choice.
There's no a real identity. You know, we went from attacking football to like defensive counter-attacking just so that we can, you know, get the trophies.
Biggest problem with Tottenham for me is there's no plan.
You look at
I've been saying this for months, man.
Yeah.
You look at Brighton. They got rid of Potter. They had a replacement lined up. They
play with the same style, with the same
system. It's the same system. It's the same. It's a manager. It was literally a carbon copy. It was like Paul never left, but it just got better for them.
Zerbi's been better, I think.
You know why it hasn't changed? Is because they have a system in place that actually helps develop young players. So let's just say McAllister goes, I guarantee you, they've got a youngster
They've got
cooking
a
in
replacement
the
already lined
kitchen.
up, by the way.
You look
They
at
got
this, yeah. Look at
Venezuela.
this. I actually question the way we run, because if you look at like our youth setup as well, in it, like, bro, we're shit, man.
Yeah.
We are shit, bro. You know what? Look, if you think about it, Arsenal's youth academy, amazing. Brighton's youth academy, amazing. Look, Chelsea's poor right now, but their youth academy is amazing. Crystal Palace is amazing. Fulham is amazing. Man City is amazing. I'm even saying Liverpool, bro, is amazing. You're seeing young players come out of there.
Curtis Jones.
You see my point?
Harvey Elliott, yeah.
Name a team. Name any team. I will tell you straight. It's amazing. Now, why is Tottenham's so poor?
But doesn't it raise the question, TJ, as to why we built the bloody training ground then?
What's the point of it? No. What's the point of it, bro?
If the like youngsters are shit coming from the training ground, then what's the point in building the training ground? What was the point of it all?
What's the point,
You've
man?
either got to be a City or you've got to be like a youth. You look at City, they buy in the
Foden,
players they need. And you look at you look at Brighton, most of their stuff is based on the youth academy. So you've got to be either one of them. You can't be in the middle and be.
No, but even I disagree with what you just said there. Even City's youth academy is good.
It's sick.
It's
Shall I tell you what I've been told? So
it's not much more.
So you know Stell from Tottenham away. I mean, you know, because me and TJ met on that. But
Yeah,
basically, he told me that he's a football coach. So it's inside information. So obviously, some of his boys that he coaches, sometimes they get invited to go to Tottenham. To train and to go to Tottenham, like to move on. And he advises them not to go. Because
I would advise them not to go, bro. You're killing their careers.
Yeah, shall I tell you why? So basically, he told me that the structure at Tottenham. So at most clubs like City, you look at City for example, they play the same way from the youth system all the way up to Pep now. Like they all play the same formation, the same style, and obviously he's got his own coaches. At Tottenham, the problem is that you got the youth players. They might play a certain way with whatever the coach is at the time. Doesn't match the manager style that's currently. So it's not like, say, you had Conte and they were playing 3-4-3. They might. But
whose fault is that? That's my problem. Yeah. Look, it's all good saying these type of things, yeah.
I don't know whose fault it actually is. But
I rate Stel for giving us inside information about how it works out, innit? Yeah. But whose job is it to this is my point. We don't have a plan. We don't even have a structure. It's quite crazy, innit? It's crazy that not only the men's football team is so poor, the women's is so poor as well.
Yeah.
The under-21s got relegated. It's a mess all over.
Do you want to know an interesting fact as well?
Okay.
Look, so I'm not on this stat padding. I don't care. I'm just eye testament. I see what I say and I know it with my eyes. In the last 5 years, the men's and the women's have had the best strikers in the world. Harry Kane and the Alex Morgan girl.
Yeah, she was playing Tottenham.
She's basically equivalent to Harry Kane. If any of you man don't watch women football,
I know who
she's one of the best strikers. She's one of the best strikers of all women's football. She's highly rated. When I say highly rated, she's American. She's basically our Harry Kane for the women. The women, they hear that Alex Morgan girl, they're like, shit, that's who they want to be. You know what I'm trying to say? Cool. We've had the best strikers, but there's no point of having the best strikers if you don't have the best defenders, and there's no point if you having the best strikers if you don't have the best goalkeepers. The problem is, for some reason, Tottenham haven't built. We just don't build our squads correctly, and even when it comes down to the plan, what is the initial plan? What is our style? I keep hearing this. I want to go back to the Tottenham way. What is that? What is that, bro? That is the most bullshit comment I ever hear, man. You know, when I speak to a few fans, they say, "Oh, I wanna play the Tottenham
Tottenham
way."
way.
What does that mean, man? We
The,
don't have a Tottenham way.
the only thing I can think of is that back in the the 80s, I'd say probably Spurs played, and even like the 60s, Spurs played a very like possession based, fast paced football, give and go, push and run. They called it. That's the only thing I can think of. Like attacking football. That's all I can really sum it up. Basically, is attacking football. Entertain us. Basically, you know what I'm trying to say. That's the only thing I can think of. Because
So manager-wise, who do we want to replicate that? I don't see anyone coming here. Honestly, we'll end up with Mason.
I said that, bro. Listen, bro. What did I say, my guy? Remember, I said it, bro. In fact, you know what? You might need to copyright my mouth.
Yeah. But anyway, someone, we spoke about it before, but remember I told you someone called me to tell me Mason was actually realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but apparently it's actually realistic.
If we keep Mason, does Mason know what players he wants? Because if Mason doesn't, it's just gonna be.
Listen.
It's
I
just
wouldn't
gonna be
trust
Daniel.
my man. I wouldn't trust him. I'm sorry, man. I wouldn't trust him.
This
He's
goes on
still
to my next
suffering with
point.
that head
What
injury, man.
This is my next point. What managers are left? Because I saw Potter linked
No.
yesterday.
See, that's exactly what I'm saying. If we go with Mason and he doesn't have a clue of who he wants, what system he wants to play, it just goes back to Daniel Levy.
He would just buy the players.
Yes, just throwing players.
See, I agree with what you're saying, but look, cool. Whoever's gonna take the chair, I expect them to sit on that chair for the next 5 years. I don't care, bro. Like, let me be totally real. I don't want after a year.
Job, you'll be sitting there.
Yeah, I'll tell him to sit.
5 years.
Yeah, I would want him to sit for the next 5 years.
Okay.
You know why? Because then at least then, you know what? No, I'm not even. You might think I'm drunk in it, but I'm sick and tired of us changing managers because we already know that it's not the manager. Look, mate.
I think it's July. When are the players back for training? I think it's July, isn't it?
Bro, they need to come back training today. They need to train every single day. In fact, No. In fact, once they finish the game on Sunday, they need to be back on Monday, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Cooking in the kitchen, bro. With the season we just had, bro, they don't deserve a rest. They don't even deserve.
I agree with you, but you know what happens with modern footballers? They go on holiday to Ibiza, mate. You'll see Harry Winks getting drunk in Ibiza after a failed attempt at Sampdoria, mate. You know you're trying. Okay, but so what managers are left? Because also Potter linked. Obviously, Brendan Rodgers apparently has been ruled out. Okay. I was reading today.
Okay, realistically, yeah. But realistically, I did say this all last week, by the way. But I'll say it again. Realistically, realistically, if you want to go for a manager. You go for fucking Rodgers or you go for fucking Potter. But honestly,
is Nuno available? Do you know if Nuno is available?
Bro, I don't even want to go down that shit ass lane, bro.
We will make you proud.
Do you think if Nuno had more time, we wouldn't be in this mess?
mate, I'm ready on Twitter Spaces nowadays. Yeah, the last time I went on was during Nuno. Yeah, because someone, one of those big Spurs accounts hosted like a space, and they were asking about Nuno because obviously everyone's losing their minds. And I went on and I was like, "This is the manager the weirdest manager I've ever seen. I don't know what style he's trying to play. I have no idea. So please just get him out." Like, and normally I'm very quite warm to managers, even like AVB. Was a big fan, but I still was quite open to him, but Nuno, I had no idea what the hell this guy was doing.
Weren't you calling out Sean Dyche on Twitter?
Huh?
Weren't you asking for Sean Dyche on Twitter?
Yeah, I want Sean Dyche, but he's at Everton. He ain't gonna get him now.
He won't leave Everton for us. That's the state we're in.
Yeah,
bro. Look,
why would he leave Everton for us?
No, he would. I think if we approach him, see, this is a problem. Levy needs to he needs to really buck up his options. And you know what? In fact, I haven't heard this been mentioned around the media. Where is accountability? Where is the statements? Where has Levy come out and said, "Yo, this is our plan and this is what we're doing"? We need to actually figure out what is actually going on, because for the last year and a half, he's hired a criminal. Yeah, think
Yeah.
about it. He's hired a
Yeah.
criminal.
Mm.
Then he's been he's been charged, and he can't even do the job that he was hired to do. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-mm.
He's loaned out over 200 million
Worth of players, yeah.
worth of players, bro. Something has to be said, bro. On a serious, who I don't understand, yeah, how Enoch is sitting and watching everything crumble. I don't even understand how Levy's letting it crumble so bad.
Did you hear about Sammy Mockbell from Daily Mail? I don't know if you saw this. I retweeted it. Said that apparently that Levy had to change his email address because he had so much hate from Spurs fans, so he had to change his email.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. Wouldn't be surprised, man.
Because you know Brian Daigle, you know him, right? Yeah, you know he
Who,
said.
me? Are you talking about me?
You know Brian Daigle, don't you?
Of course I do, man.
Yeah. Anyway, you know he said that he tells the story every time. He sent 1 million emails to Levy and he got blocked from the email. But yeah, Azzy, do you have a choice for a manager? Because we're running out of options.
We don't have options, man.
Yeah, look, he's
Brian, my guy. We
I
said
speak about when he actually turns up.
you are the official crazy man. How can you just mention him and he just that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Hold
Brian,
on.
do you want to join? I'll put the link in the chat if you want. He might be having dinner.
I think we're gonna end up with Mason.
But what? But let me tell you this as well, yeah. Next season, what is our goals? Because I'm actually saying I don't even want us to play football. I want us to get the managers out. Not managers, the owners out, bro.
Survival.
I want us.
Next year.
Yeah, no, bro. In fact, because when our season is basically ended, forget top four, forget us doing anything. I don't even want to see us play in the conference league.
Pick up Brian. It's okay, don't worry. You can't drink his business.
Brian, how you been though? You been alright?
Yeah. Yeah, take care, mate. But so like for me, it's survival because once Kane leaves, I think we'll fight relegation.
I don't think it'd be that bad, but I think it'd be like 9th, 10th. But yeah.
1 minute.
He's joking.
Ryan was blocked from leaving.
Did you lot see that video of his wife touching his hand like it's okay? Did you see that?
But see, this is what I'm trying to say. How can you sit there and watch the team crumble?
Yeah.
It didn't go into the changing rooms for one of the games, like at halftime or like full time or something.
Yeah,
Bring back
you're right. Yeah.
Bring back Harry Redknapp. Nah, man. Yeah. That. Would you be like open for Harry Redknapp to come back?
You know what? I would have taken him short term for the rest of the season. You know, when we sacked Conte, but for a long term manager, don't get me wrong. I love Harry. Like honestly, he's one of my favorite ever Spurs managers like ever. But I don't think he should be back full time. If he was as a director of football or something like that, maybe it's a bit different.
I half want Leeds to be us, man. I want Leeds to stay up.
I want Leeds to beat us so we don't get Conference League.
Well, because just know he's become like a punching bag.
No, I don't want that Conference League. And if we do get the Conference League, I want to see our youth play. I'm serious, bro.
You know what's gonna happen.
I'm actually serious in it. I actually really want to see what the talent is like. You know, like I want to see Troy Parrott. I want to see Dane Scarlett. I want to see all of them guys, man. I want to see them all ball out and see if they have the cojones. Because if they can't win in the Conference League, because we're going to be traveling to Azerbaijan, we're going to have to do treks. You see the pitch is going to be grubble and all of that, man. It is not good enough, man. It's not good, man.
I mean, unfortunately,
bro,
we never took the Conference League.
I don't think we'll end up with Conference League. I think
We never took it
Leeds will
seriously,
beat us
remember?
comfortably.
You
Do you
think
remember
Leeds
we
are going
never
to beat
took it
us?
seriously? Huh?
They
You,
comfortably. It's away. It's at Elland Road, and they need a win. Elland Road's gonna be electric.
I think they're gonna
man,
beat us 4-0.
Exactly. It could be like a 4-1.
it can't be 4-1, man.
3-0, 4-0, something like that.
Man,
I
I
mean,
just
I
don't.
wouldn't doubt me with my track record.
Don't you remember Newcastle a few years ago under Pochettino when the players just gave up and we lost 5-1 and Newcastle had 10 men?
And they have 0 players from that team now in their squad, and we've still got like
And
4
they
to
beat us
5.
5-1. And you're telling me a worse Spurs team won't go to Leeds and lose?
Okay, cool. Look,
Yeah.
I know. Okay, cool. Look, I'm gonna be dead serious here. Innit?
Mm.
If we actually lose against Leeds,
Mm.
bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I might stop watching football.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
I
away.
might.
You don't half expect a loss against Leeds away from home.
I might stop watching football. You know why? Because for me, if they can't beat Leeds in it, yeah, that means they can't do anything, man. And Leeds, yeah, I know Leeds need a point, but Tottenham, come on, man. Tottenham need to actually push. I just want us to win. I want to win for a change, man. I want to see 4 goals or 5 goals. I want to see them us pattern. And you know what? Let me be honest with you. Our season deserves a win. We deserve a
We
win.
deserve a win.
From his point of view,
Yeah, man. We deserve something at the end, man. Something to cheer about.
I'll tell you something really funny. So, Patrick Bamford, he's had a really bad season.
Yeah. He's going to score against us.
Someone work was saying, oh, yeah, Bamford's rubbish, blah, blah. I go, watch, he'll score a hat-trick on Sunday. Because of our defence.
Hmm.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, guys, Azzy, do you think we're mid-table club now? Have we gone
largely
full
yes.
circle?
Yes, I feel like Conference League at best, but
No, is Tottenham a mid-table club now?
yes,
You think we're mid-table, yeah?
yep.
Why do you say that?
Because we don't know what we're gonna do. At least you look at Chelsea. They got rid of their manager. They had an interim come in, and they were hunting for managers. All we've done is get on the phone, get rejected, get on the phone with another one, get rejected again, get on the phone with another one, get rejected again. And see, we have Ryan Mason sitting there stating he wants the job. Look what's gonna happen. Ryan Mason's gonna get the job.
I think he already has it.
It's a foolproof plan for
I think he
Levy.
already has it. You know
Do you
what?
think we're going to get an announcement at the end of the season?
No, look, Ryan Mason's just gonna be a yes man. Ryan Mason doesn't know what the system is. He doesn't know who he wants. So
Bro,
Levy's
he's
just gonna
suffering from that brain injury, bro. Big man thing, man. I've been saying this for a week, a couple people off stream in it.
Yeah,
He's
Marlon's
been
joining.
suffering. Well gone, bro. We
Yeah,
said.
Marlon, you're right.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
can hear you,
Yeah. Just in my car, man. Just listening to you lot, man. Making me laugh.
Yeah, man. He's been suffering. Mason, brother, has been suffering from that brain injury ever since he ended his career early, bro. He's not good, man. Not good at all, man.
Were you in all honesty, were you convinced with him after the 2-2 against United?
Bro, I wasn't convinced when we fucking put our man. Listen, we put Stellini in charge, his second man in charge. Then from his second man, we put the third man in charge. I wasn't convinced from then, man. So why would I be convinced with Mason, man? Honestly,
Marlon, who do you want?
Anyone who will work with Levy. I don't care. There's just no point. There's no point of sitting here saying who the hell we want.
Marlon, who's left? That's the thing, that.
Well, this is the thing. I don't care. They could go to League 2 and get a manager for all I care at the moment. They've just got to learn. They've just got to work with Levy.
Yeah.
Until that, because we could bring in Nagelsmann, give it 18 months, same thing's going to happen. So I might as well not just. I didn't have a big meltdown over Slot this week because I knew, again, Slot is a 2-year man at the moment. This will be the longest he's been at a club as a manager with Feyenoord if he stays the extra season. So at the end of the day, we got to look at it like this. Everybody, all the managers now, Jose Mourinho coming out of his comments this week. This is Daniel.
That hurt Levy.
It's Daniel Levy's Tottenham Hotspur now. It's not not us fans. It's Daniel Levy's Tottenham Hotspur, right? He's also said, right? Levy's also come out and said he'll do anything, right, that will benefit Spurs. The one thing that will benefit Spurs right now is him gone, and that's the only way going forward. There's no other way now. He has to be gone, right? Next year, if he's still here, you're gonna see the same old shit. So at the end of the day, there's no point who we all want. Ain't gonna happen, is it?
We're like a strip club, bro. You see like the girls, yeah. You put the girls in, yeah. We go from manager to manager to manager. In the last 5 years, bro, I think we've had maybe 10 bad Bs, bro. We've had Nuno, no, we've had Pochettino, we've had Nuno, we had Conte, we've had Stellini, we've had Mason, we've had bro, we are a bad B, bro. We don't know what we're doing. And the problem is I really wanna know, like, cool, forget the jokes, innit? What's our actual plans? Are we a three at the back team? Are we a progressive team? Are we a counter-attacking team? We don't even know the style. And then on top of that, you got loads of players coming in. Look, we just bought Pedro Porro. What type of style is he? Is he a wing back? Is he not a wing back? Can he play right back? Can he not play right back? But problem is, we're a bunch of, we're just so poor.
Clowns. We're clowns.
For the last 5 years, we can't get rid of the players. We can't get people off the books like Sanchez, Dyer, Ben Davis, bro. All of them, man. Like we can't even get Tanguy on them and Dombele off. Why is that? Why are we run so poorly?
No, but you look at the style thing that you were saying. Levy himself spent like 65 on wing backs, Udogie and Porro, and now if he appoints someone with 4 at the back, that's just all out of the window. What do we do with them?
Well, was Porro signed for Conte though? He's a wing back, isn't he?
Yeah,
He was signed.
And we signed him, then we sacked Conte like a few months later.
He was signed.
It was what Leeds did with Jesse Marsh. They gave him all the Americans he wanted, and then like 2 games later, goodbye.
It's like with Aubameyang when he went to Tuchel, isn't it?
No, so if he reverts to a 4 at the back, what do we do with the 65 million we spent on Udogie and Porro?
You tell me. I don't know.
But these are the questions. The next manager, you probably have to say, we'll have to play 3 at the back.
You see from all the players that we have, who are the viable players that are going to actually stay? I have a funny feeling we're looking to keep Lo Celso.
Lo Celso?
No, Lo Celso won't stay. Lo Celso's not staying.
Reggie. I think we're keeping all of them, man, you know? We can't get them off the books.
I keep Reggie for a number of reasons, but anyway. That's just a non-footballing reason.
Look, this is how you got to look at it. If we go 3 at the back, you can keep Reggie. You can't keep Lo Celso. Lo Celso don't want to be here. Lo Celso his head's gone.
Ndombele has to go.
And Ndombele has to go because nobody wants him.
And Ndombele doesn't care.
Right, so he doesn't care. So you're stuck, right? So you're stuck with Højbjerg, Skip, and Basuma's probably going to be the starter next year.
He'll stay. Right? He'll stay. Yeah.
But you are looking at it. All depends on what formation the next manager wants to come in and play, because it depends on where you got to fix your problems, right? But the biggest concern that I've read this week is that the Eric Dyer injury obviously came out, right? But they said he's been nursing this injury since the World Cup. There was a whole
why is he playing? Why is he playing?
Transfer window, and not one person thought to replace him at all. Not one person at the club. That just says where we are at the club right now, right? We were willing to let Eric Dyer play through injuries, right? Admittedly, he made less mistakes, right? You know, being injured, but he's not good enough. Our defense is not good enough. And that is where, for me, if we're anything in the summer, I don't give a crap what happens, just fix that defense. Rip them all up, and that includes Romero, right? Because that depends on what formation we play with Romero as well. Rip them all up, just go and get a new back 4.
At least work towards like one system, because you got to start working towards one system. Because 1 week we're chasing Inzaghi, and then the next week you're chasing Brendan Rodgers.
We're like
listen,
the man desperate on the last hour of the club trying to pull a bird, basically.
This is why I'm saying
Yeah.
whoever's our next manager, I don't care at this point. I don't care about the names. If it's Brendan Rodgers, if it's Potter, if it's I don't know. I saw something Nagelsmann. They're
Thoughts
looking
on this?
to talk back
Thoughts on this,
or whatever. What?
What's wrong with growing expectations? Why not let Mason rebuild the club from ground up?
The
Bro.
thing is, any manager
that's
who
easy to
comes
answer.
here,
There's no Gareth Bale for him. You know, it's last time he did an okay job. Gareth Bale was there to save him, and that's exactly what happened. There's no Gareth Bale here now, right?
All right, cool. If it's Mason, in it, cool. Cool.
no, but any manager who
Fuck's
comes
sake,
here,
man! Why are we even talking about Mason, man? What? Oh, it don't make no
Because you know,
sense, man.
the reason why we're talking about Mason, because realistically, we know this manager hunt, right? Look, for me, if a manager is not in place by Monday, right? Okay, look, it's a bank holiday. Let's say Tuesday, right? This club has no plan, right?
Do you think we'll start protesting Tuesday night?
We need to all do it though,
Look,
bro.
at the end of the day,
I want to see thousands.
Yeah,
I'm going to be protesting at home, but
look,
trust me, I want to see thousands.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're going to smash us. Don't worry, Arsenal fan. They're going to smash us.
but you look at it like this, right? You got to look at it like this, right?
Yeah.
So the reason why we haven't got Europe is because we didn't get a manager in, right? And I'm not gonna look. Let's be honest. Levy should have been looking for a manager after the World Cup because he knew Conte didn't want. As soon as everything went wrong with Conte and all that, he should have been looking for a new manager. He wasn't, and he was left. He tried to put Stellini in charge, and that didn't work out. After, let's be honest, some fans called for Stellini to be in charge and regretted that as soon as he was made, right? And we saw the way we were playing, right? Mason comes in. So obviously, it's not going to work out. Mason's not a good enough manager, right? He has made decisions in the last few games that have cost him dearly. The Lucas Moura at right wing back cost him. Yeah, Tanganga coming on against Man United, he could have got his second victory. Cost him. It's stupidness like that, right? And he nearly cost himself against Forest as well. He's made some strange decisions, right? Because even against like Brighton, right? He started off so well. Not Brighton. Brentford started off so well.
Yeah.
Right? That first half, he did okay. And when I say okay, right, I'm not going to sit there and say we played brilliantly. We just weren't looking shit.
We did enough to be winning.
We played better. We played our best type of football for the whole season, man. Put it like that.
But this was down to Thomas Frank and his tactics. It had nothing to do with Mason because as soon as Thomas Frank went, do you know what? Why have I got this defensive midfielder on? I'm sticking them on an attacking player on. Tottenham didn't know what to do. Mason and the coach and stuff just sat there and went, "What the fuck?" So you can't.
They did a change straight away at half time.
You got to remember, Brentford are below us. Yeah, so their manager is what? If you can't even do that against a Thomas Frank, you're getting outclassed by a Thomas Frank. Game over. Game over for me. You can't be sitting there coming to Tottenham. We are an 8th or 9th, 10th place team. That if you keep Mason in charge, we are fighting relegation next year. And that's
I've been saying we're mid-table for the past 3 months, probably on your show, Marlon.
And that's
but
okay.
but now I think if Kane goes, we are really fighting relegation. I'm not even joking.
There's so much. But the problem is there's so much wrong at the club inside, right? And this has not been this season. This has been longer, right? Trippier already said when he left after the Champions League, there was a lot of crap. There's a lot of shit going down at Spurs that I can't say. Right? Yeah. And the fire was burning from then, and that's when Poch was here. That fire has never been put out, right? And Levy, I don't think he's going to fix it. Everyone wants to be out of Europe next year and says they want to start again. But are you trusting that Levy's going to do that? He's going to all start again and fix it?
No. But even if we won on Sunday and obviously Villa didn't win. Even with Conference League, do you trust us to fix it? No. So
no, we're not winning the Conference League because there's always like one or two teams that are there to compete. Like sort of maybe the Sevilla sometimes. There was Roma in there. There was AZ. I think West Ham was in there. I don't think we're gonna. West Ham is gonna do again.
All right. Okay. I can see from it. So
old school.
Yeah. But I was gonna ask you because you're here, Marlon. Did you see Mason's comment?
Oh, what today? I
Yeah.
heard some of them. I don't look when it comes to Mason's press conferences. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to them.
Yeah.
Why the
He's
hell am I
clueless.
listening to them?
He's clueless, isn't it? The way he
The whole-
speaks, bro.
I saw the thing about what he said about Conte, right?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. We probably were shit before Conte left. Yeah, and we thought things couldn't get any worse. But Mason, guess what? It's worse.
Because of you.
So,
Yeah.
we won 2 games since Conte's gone. 2 games. That's it all.
And Conte is laughing. Probably he's laughing somewhere with like
He's
coffee.
with a wine in Italy, sitting there just
Exactly.
listening.
Conte blamed them players, yeah, and then players went, all right, it's us.
Yeah.
No, because he did that at Chelsea too. He did that at Chelsea too, and like they won the league in the same season. That's the
Yeah.
difference. The players took accountability, and
You know we're going to be left behind next season because Chelsea, I don't think are going to be poor the way they are. Liverpool obviously going to be better. Newcastle, Brighton, Brentford. We are going to be left behind if we don't take some action, man.
Mid-table
Honestly.
team, man. Mid-table.
I think that I'm not including Brentford in that, but I'm going to include Villa because Villa are
Oh, yeah, Villa. Yeah.
Like Emery is doing bits and pieces, but they won't be fighting for the league or anything. But they'll be fighting for the cups. They'll be doing what
I
he
think
does
we're
at
fighting
every
for
other
top 4, maybe, or won't they?
What you, man? Yeah. Sorry, man. A man has to cut, man. I need to take a shit, man. You know when you're doing them stinky farts, bro.
Yeah.
I've got no oxygen in the room, innit? I need to go take a shit.
Okay,
I'll be right back, innit? Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Bro, I'm human, man. What do you mean you don't expect it?
It's a random thing to say on the street.
Yeah, man. Bro, if I have to take a shit, I have to take a shit, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In a bit. Hold on.
Right, in a bit, man. All right. Okay, so we have actually got a game on Sunday.
we have.
Azzy, thoughts on Leeds?
We are gonna get absolutely smashed. We are gonna get hit out of the park. I'm telling you now.
So for another 3-1, do you think?
No, it's a 4-1.
4-1. See, I'm saying 5-0, 4-0 to Leeds.
Ain't gonna be that bad. Come on.
I said 3-1 before the Brentford game.
But you say that, but do you remember Newcastle all those years ago?
Yeah, but that's when we were good.
That's what I'm trying to say.
We're crap anyway, so we're not going to be attacking. Them players are just going to be sitting there going, "I'll just make sure it's not 3 or 4, 1 or 2-0. We can come away with this respectable."
And Romero's still injured, so Sanchez is going to start. Tanganga's going to start. I don't know who would have start.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll. Unless Harry Kane gets a penalty, I don't think we'll score.
Leeds. Ellen Road.
Other results are going to play a big part in how this game goes, but Leeds need to come out at us in that first 20 minutes. And if they come out,
don't worry about it. They're going to absolutely send us out of the park.
Yeah.
I don't see us winning next game at all.
We're going to be schooled. It's Sam Allardyce versus Ryan Mason.
I think it's going to come down to the only way I see us winning this game is if Leeds need goals. If it ends up coming to a point where they need goals in the end and they just completely go wide open, I think we'll have Son, Kane, and probably Kulu to hurt them, depending on where Kulu plays. But yeah, it's not going to be great first half. That first half's going to be, here we go.
It's on BT Sport, I think.
Yeah, it's on BT.
And we're still going to watch it like absolute idiots.
Yeah, we are. We're still going to watch it.
Yeah. Why not?
Just watch us get spanked again. But anyway, because Azzy, he predicted 3-1 to Brentford when he was on my show last time.
Yeah, last week.
Lightning can't strike twice.
Listen, look, it's Sam Allardyce versus Ryan Mason. Sam Allardyce was older than Ryan Mason when Ryan Mason was born.
Yeah,
this experience matchup it's gonna absolutely. I don't think we're gonna after this one. Mason's gonna be out of the running, I feel. But again, if not Mason, who?
But you know what, right? I know we're looking at Ryan Mason and saying it's Mason. Yeah. But look at the coaching staff that he has behind him, and you have to ask questions of them too. What advice are they giving him? What are they telling him?
Nothing, I guess.
But do you know what? You know what it comes down to, right? And this is going to sound really weird, but if the coaching staff have no direction from what's going on up the top, it's going to feed down to them.
Yeah.
And it's going to show in there because we have some good coaches probably at the club, but mate, it's just I don't know. I don't know where we go from here, because if it's true the managers are rejecting us left, right, and centre, where do we go?
How is Kane still not confirmed that he's leaving? What is man on? What is
Maybe he's already gone.
Apparently, we're trying to send him abroad, aren't we?
But he
He's
doesn't
not
want to
going to go abroad.
doesn't
He
wanna
wants
go
to.
abroad, yeah.
Look,
He's not going to go abroad.
I tell Kane to do this, right? Go abroad for 2 seasons, right? Go Bayern Munich for 2 seasons. Go win it, right? He's still young enough to come back to the Premier League for any club he wants and win and go and break the record.
Shearer's record.
Yeah, because he's what?
Yeah.
He's only going to, if he say 2 years, be about 32, 33. Kane's never relied on pace, right? So he's a good enough footballer to go at 33. Lewandowski and all that's still going. Benzema's still going. Why can't Kane still go?
Big up. Yeah.
So that's why Kane's got to play it. If he wants to get out of Tottenham, think about it. Just go abroad for 2 seasons. Say to like, say if it's Bayern Munich, say I didn't want to be here for 2 seasons, yeah, and then I want to go back to the Premier League and break that record.
But don't you think though, like with a year left on his contract, you know, like we did with Ericsson, the issue we didn't sell him in the summer because they offered less than Levy wanted. It got to January and then we end up selling because he wanted to go. Do you think?
Oh no, yeah, but that's because Levy thought he was the mastermind, right? And Ericsson fucked him over basically because he thought he could negotiate Ericsson to stay if he like he wanted to, but Ericsson was like, "No, I'm going. I'm not staying. Why do you think I'm staying?"
How do you decline so much after reaching one Champions League final?
Yeah, he was done. He was done with Spurs. He told the club thought they were better because they've done it in the past where they've got players to sign, right? But Levy got outschooled by Ericsson, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like it doesn't happen much when it comes to negotiation, right? But Ericsson was like, "No, I'm leaving. I don't want to be here." And that's what's becoming a lot with the players now. Most of them don't want to be here. And the ones that do just want to pick up their paycheck because they're thinking, I'm earning so much money and I'm crap.
You look at players who actually want to win stuff. You see Perisic has seen the shit that's gone on here for 1 season and he wants to bail.
He wants out. This is a man.
He's fed up.
Yeah, winner's mentality, and he wants out.
Because he's actually someone who wants to win stuff.
And this is not, and it's not saying that Perisic is good. It's the mentality. He's come to Spurs and gone, nah, this ain't for me.
And look, Perisic with the conflict of like space with Son and stuff, he's still like not so what 14 assists.
I don't think Perisic's Son is conflicting in space because I've watched them a lot and I don't think it's anything to do with that.
There's some truth in it. We've always argued about it.
I don't think so personally.
There's some truth in it, but I think a lot of it. But personally, I think it came down to Conte's style as well. Just didn't suit Son.
TJ, what's the breaking news? Have I missed something?
Oh mate, what breaking news? Mason in.
Mason being appointed as manager.
Who else is not? Who else is not? Thingy.
He said no. Yeah.
It's nothing about Spurs anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It's just
apparently John Cullen sent someone like an email.
Really? Oh. Where do you have a link for it?
Oh mate, that'd be all over Twitter, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to find it.
I feel like it's automated though.
Automated.
Oh, she says, thank you for your email. I can feel your frustration. There's a substantial amount of unsubstantiated speculation in the media. We were never announcing anything during the season, and we were never going to rush an appointment. So please bear with us a while.
Bear with us.
But this is my point. So you see that point right there, right? Bear with us. If they don't employ a manager by Tuesday, they don't know what they're doing.
No.
Because you said
they should have someone in place ready for next
year.
They've said, right? They've basically just said, right? We're not going to appoint a manager during the season. And to be honest, I completely respect that because you're not going to get a decent manager, right, at a club during when we sack the manager. Completely get it. But if you don't employ someone by Tuesday, right, and haven't got the negotiations done with the other club so they can be prepared, then what is the point? Because it means you're just going to go if you go for Nagelsmann, right? If Nagelsmann say it is going to be him, right, and he's not appointed by Tuesday, again, he's out of work. What are you doing? What are you actually doing?
Some people in the chat, man, make me laugh. but like, to me, it's like we should be protesting if there's no manager in place by Tuesday.
Look, you don't go into a window without a manager. I don't think. And
What is the other thing? Yeah, you're right, because you can't, like, if Spurs end up signing players without a manager, it just proves all our points all along.
it's everything
But
that goes on.
he did that with Sigurdsson. Remember, Sigurdsson was signed, and then AVB came in, and he was like, "Here's my gift to you for joining the club, Sigurdsson," and he didn't even really want him, probably. So
Didn't even play him, did he? Really?
not that much.
And don't you think, at least like on the trying stuff, like trying different stuff basis, Mason's done like what Conte should have done with like change informations, change like personnel, playing Emerson Royal.
But has
and
he
some-
really done what?
No, look, I'm not
what he
saying
should've done?
it's worked. I'm not saying he's worked wonders with the changes, but I feel like the way he approached the games was correct, which is why I feel like a managerial job at like a championship club or something could help, but he just wants the Tottenham job.
Nah, not even chat. He's League One. He's not. Some of the decisions he's made, he's League 2, League 1 at best. League
And
1
we
and
don't
League
even have
2.
a director of football.
Apparently, we might not be getting one.
It's
Really?
just like
They
the mate who
changed
like
it? Have
doesn't
they
get his
changed
like
the-
PE
have they
uniform,
changed-
coaching you from the
Yeah,
sidelines.
so apparently it's going to be head of recruitment, and then a manager.
Oh, okay, but does the head of recruitment pick the manager still?
No.
or not?
No, it's just
No.
it's just man.
But
Yeah,
but if we're going that route, surely the manager should pick his head of recruitment.
this
Oh
is
my
why.
god.
Could do. I'm just not saying it's wrong, but yeah,
Because remember, Poch picked Paul Mitchell.
yes, he did. And then it became the worst job of his life.
And what was Son
Like,
doing
yeah.
right in Conte's system? You remember Son won the Golden Boot, right? What was he doing right that season that he wasn't doing right this season?
Who?
I mean, if the system is the problem with Son, how do you win the Golden Boot?
the first.
So the problem was, so if you look at Son's games last year, if you remember, there was a chunk of period when Conte came in, he hadn't scored for weeks, and everyone wanted him dropped.
Yeah.
And then Kulusevski, something happened with Kulu, and then all of a sudden I think Ryan Sisson was playing in that position, so he didn't score as many, but most of his goals he had already scored. So I don't know what had happened so towards the end, I think it was more to do with the way teams were playing against us, so there was more chances. It weren't going to happen in the second year, and everyone, Son was top goal scorer.
Basically, they found him out.
Found out how he was going to work in the Conte system.
Exactly.
So it then meant that Son couldn't adjust.
Yeah,
Because
Jacob
Conte was not going to adapt.
Jacob always defends on. Not everyone wants him.
But there was a lot of people. I'm pretty sure man above me was one of them.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Do you mean this season or last season?
Last season, there was so
I
many
was
people that
honestly
wanted him dropped.
both seasons for me.
When him dropped both seasons.
Wanted him. So many people wanted him dropped last year.
No, the thing
Remember,
is,
there was a
right?
period he hadn't scored for weeks.
Problem is, we didn't have a good alternative.
No, you look. We were playing with Son, Kane, and Mora before Kulusevski came in, and now
Yeah,
Mora
you're right.
wasn't-
You're right. We were playing like that.
Mora wasn't doing all that badly. He was doing okay, but the
To
problem
be fair,
is,
more.
I think he has a point though. This guy.
as soon as Mora comes in, as soon as the new signing comes in, it's almost like the player who was starting before him just seems to he just gets.
That's a very good point.
Basically.
Do you know what? That's a very good point into why Son hasn't scored many as well. Because now people are seeing what Kane's doing and giving Son to give Son the ball. If you notice, Kane hasn't been doing that much this year. He's had to drop deeper and deeper and deeper, right? So that means now that Kane then, if he can't get the ball in that position, he's going to be more up top, which meant that Kane's now getting in those positions and scoring the goals. So it swings and roundabouts.
Do you think
I feel
Kane's
like
leaving,
if-
Marlon?
Yeah, I feel if Kane leaves, the entire way we approach our signings has to be completely different. We need more.
If Kane leaves, I'm going back to my point earlier. Just go out and sign a back four or a back three, whatever or back five, whatever the manager's going to play. Spend all your money there, right? Because you got to think Chelsea this year, as a season, haven't conceded that many. The problem has been for them going forward. So now all they need to fix this summer is their forward line, and they're done.
I think if Kane leaves, I think we'll play better.
Nah, I'm not on that.
You know, I think I don't have no problem about Kane. I love Kane, you know, but I feel like other players are going to step up. We're not going to rely upon one player to create and one player to score for us.
Admittedly, where I get you on that is other teams will not then pick out Kane because they don't know where our creativity and where the stuff's going to come from. Because actually, when Kane's playing, a lot of the teams will just nullify that, and we won't rely on that. So I get your point, but I still think, but you're losing. You are losing 28 goals.
I agree. I totally agree.
That's not going to be shared.
You're losing 28 goals. Yes, I agree. But for me, when you have one star, because let's be honest with you, we only have one star in our team, innit? And that is Kane. Everything goes through Kane. Now, whoever the next manager, whoever it is, if it's Mason, if it's whoever, at this point, I don't know. I don't care, man. Just get someone in, man. I just want to see a manager come in, you know? If we do end up... Any manager, bro. You know what? Get someone for the championship. All I care, bro. Just get someone in, innit?
Well, I've been saying Flash for ages, but he's taken off the market now.
Yeah. What I was just about to say, in transition, we focus our plays on Kane,
Yeah.
And, over the last 5 years, it's been found out. Let's be honest here. It's been found out. Because when Kane's not performing, we seem to perform poorly. It's a fact. Now, for me, I feel like for Kane's future, he needs to leave. For Tottenham, he's outgrown Tottenham in the sense of the name on the back of his shirt is bigger than Tottenham.
It is bigger than Tottenham. Let's be real.
And it should never be like that. A player should never get a player should never be bigger than their club. In this scenario, Kane is bigger than Tottenham. I just feel like a lot of opportunities will open up, and I feel like we'll see players that come through. I want to just see our youth come through, man. I want to see Dane Scarlett. I want to see all of these, man. Maybe they're not going to be the Kanes, but I feel like we will end up progressing. We have to learn to move forward. Don't you agree with that?
No, because Daniel Levy's still here.
Yeah, man, but we're not ever gonna get out from now anyway, man.
But it's the problem. All these ifs, like for me, yeah, like all these ifs and buts and players go, players this, players that. We've got one common issue that the chairman is still going to be here, so the problems are still going to lie. Everything inside the club is still there. New players come in is not going to change it. As we have now seen, 2 managers have come in, two, and not changed it, and they're not just any run-of-the-mill managers. Yes, people said Jose was downhill, right? And going downhill, and we didn't get him at his best. But you just see what he's doing at Roma, right? Same sort of position as us. Not expected to win the league or anything like that. Already won a trophy in another cup final. Yeah?
He could have won a trophy at Tottenham as well.
He could have done that with us.
Yeah, but what happened? Who stopped that?
Yeah.
Who stopped it?
Yeah. But see, we keep saying Daniel Levy and that, but for me, I just don't. Look, I want Levy out, but I just don't think he's gonna leave.
Yeah.
So only best.
No, look,
you still have the same problem.
The major problem, if you exclude Daniel Levy, if he's not gonna leave, it was the defense.
Everything you're saying, everything that we're saying, and all of us that we say on streams, and we think it could be better in this, that, and the other. The issue that we've got with all of what we're saying, how we think it could be better, is that man is still going to be at the club. Right? So
he's still going to be here. He's still going to be here.
He's still going to be here. So we can all, I think for us, as the person said earlier, we've got to lower our expectations and just go with the flow. We can even
become a Fulham or something. Become a Southampton. Become a Leicester.
Because Daniel Levy's not coming out. Or we do a Newcastle. And we literally get this man out of the club.
Make it toxic for him every game. The fact that like that thing with his wife on Saturday was telling. I saw that.
Absolutely telling. Because if you're married, to a woman,
like
that,
yeah,
it's not good news. It's
Hey,
like a case.
he might
You're
be
not.
divorced by tomorrow.
It's a case of, dear, time's up.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
it's all right, dear. It's all right. It was one of them, right?
yeah.
And the worst thing I think I hate about watching our games on TV, right? How many other people, right? And this is before all the mess.
Yeah.
How many chairmans are shown on the TV every game?
Exactly.
No.
Do we ever
No.
do we ever see the Glazers being shown every time for Man
No,
United?
no.
Wow.
No, but
Right?
we see Levy quite a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's
We
true.
probably
That's a
see him
good
more
point
than
you
we
pull
see
up.
Ted Bowley this year. Like Ted Bowley's in and out. I mean, he's not there. But when Ted Bowley's there, they make a big deal out of it. But that's because they don't like him, right?
Yeah.
But we don't see other chairmen as regular as we see Daniel Levy.
Mm.
Pretty much every game that's on TV, he is shown. So it's the way it is.
You can't escape
Like,
him.
Yeah, there's no escaping. Kane could leave tomorrow. Will it get any better? Don't know. Daniel Levy's still here.
I think we'll get
Harry,
worse.
it's 1 a.m. and I'm low on charge. I think I'm gonna
All right,
drop
okay,
out.
that's okay. All right. Do you want to
Thanks,
shout out
bro.
your
Nice-
like socials before we go, man?
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys. Peace.
Peace. And your predictions 3-1 to Leeds, right? Yeah.
4-1 to
4-1
Leeds.
to Leeds.
I'll put that one.
Thanks, boys. Peace out.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah, take care, man.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's predicted 3. See, man, I can't predict us to lose again, man. I want us to win. You know why? Because I just want our season to end with something to like smile about. I know it's nothing to smile about, but I just want to see us win for a change.
Yeah, TJ, no one wants to see us like no Spurs fans wants to see us lose. But we're at a point now where we're like, bloody hell. I don't think we can't even beat Southampton away.
Yeah, we can't, man.
It's another away game. So we're just like, bloody hell, if we can't beat Southampton, who are we beating?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I just don't see us I just see us losing.
You see us losing, yeah? What's your
Yeah.
predictions?
I said 4-0 to Leeds.
Right, man.
I'm going 2-1.
I think Kane's chasing that 30 goal, right?
I mean, is he 2
He's
away
2 away,
or 1
isn't he?
away? Yeah.
2.
Yeah, cool. See, I predict. Fucking no! I predict us to lose as well. No, man. Oh, I feel like we're gonna get spanked up in it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think Kane's gonna score though. It's gonna be like 3-1.
Like I said, when Newcastle all those years ago, when the players just completely gave up and we just lost 5-1 to a 10-man Newcastle, it's going to be the same sort of thing.
It's terrible, man. We're run so poor, man. We are. And
yeah, the only reason I'm saying I'm not saying I want us to lose, but I just don't want us to have Conference League. That's the thing.
A quick question on that. Why not?
No, I would.
We never take it seriously anyway. So what's the point?
No, but I want us to go Conference League to see all the youth in it.
My thinking is right because I know a lot of people want to come out of it and go, "Oh, we need to be on the training ground 7 days a week," right? But you've got to remember, we're not going to get rid of all the players this summer, right? And for me, actually, the Conference League can be used as especially because of the teams that we're going to be playing, is to see who's good enough. Nuno and Conte, yeah, we saw them players playing it, and we knew they weren't good enough, and most of them are still here. It was games like that where we went. So for me, I'd like to 2 reasons why. Conference League, we need to keep up UEFA coefficient points. Yeah. So we need. That's one reason why I want to stay in it, right? And I know a lot of people we need a hard reset, but if you bring in a coach that's good enough, he can juggle the two.
But who's good enough to fix this Spurs squad? Because we had the best. We had two of the best managers.
At the moment, nobody wants it. So, and no one's good enough to fix it.
I guarantee you, if Pep had the chance, he wouldn't. Even if we were to target Pep, and he was like, he wouldn't want to come here. And even if he was to accept it, he will fall by the sword.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is the next manager, whoever it is, has a massive ego, right? And I'll tell you why. Because their ego is going to tell them everyone has failed at Tottenham, but I can do it. Yeah. That's what it's going to be.
I think that's what Mourinho thought.
Mourinho would have been perfect for it, but
I think Mourinho, he thought that because remember they used to ask him when he was a pundit, "Oh, do you think you can do better with this Tottenham team and take him over Lineker?" He was like, "I can't comment," even though he basically said yes.
Yeah.
But
And that's what Mourinho
that's
was.
why I kind of felt he was going to come to Tottenham at the time because he kept.
It was
commenting
weird that
about us.
Conte turned up. It was so weird when Conte came because there was no reason for Conte to come. But we can't. We're not going to attract an elite manager now. We've fucked over 2 of them. We're not going to attract an elite one. So where'd you go from there? Arnie Slot's using us to get a bigger contract.
Fucking in the Australian league or wherever he's at, Netherlands, in that shit league, bro. Bro, how can we be the Ponzi scheme? We're like a stepping stone club. They take the piss out of Tottenham, man. And I only blame ourselves, man. We can only blame ourselves, man, because
I got to drop off.
Oh, we're going to close it off in a minute anyway. So
I got to drop off now. I got to pick up my daughter. So.
Oh, that's okay. All right, take care.
In a bit, bro.
On Sunday then.
Yeah. Later.
In a bit.
Oh yeah, see you Sunday.
Yeah.
You plug it for Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
In a bit.
So Marshall just close the stream off. Yeah.
No, not yet, man. Let's talk, man, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? You want to close it off too soon, man.
Yeah.
Unless you want to close it off. Unless you want to
anything else. Do you want to say anything else?
No, I want to just talk about girls, innit?
Oh, so we can do that off. Anyway.
Man.
All right.
Yeah.
Closing thoughts about Tottenham, yeah? Just before we end this. Yeah. Levy, if you're watching this, we want Chili's at half time in the Tottenham Stadium.
Bro. That's what we've been saying, bro.
Yeah.
And we need some chairs like Levy out.
Yeah. You know at Palace they have cheerleaders, yeah? They're like this. They're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. We need cheerleaders, bro. That will spice it up, man. Yeah, that would spice it up, bro. That would spice it up.
So bad.
But no.
Entertainment, yeah.
Man. On football thing, like closing thoughts. I'm not even gonna lie to you, yeah, bro.
Oh, you're frozen. What? What just happened? Okay, he's frozen. So I think I'm gonna end the stream then. Levy out. Oh, what?
Whoa!
I thought you froze. I thought you froze.
Bro, I don't know what happened, didn't it?
I was like,
I don't know.
Shit, he's lost internet. I was like,
I don't know what happened, didn't it? Sorry, bro. What I was just about to say before you close it, innit?
You're about to drop it. You're about to drop something. So, and I was like, what just happened? And you froze. I was like,
No. What I was just about to say, whoever the next manager, whoever it is, innit? They have a big job on their hands, innit?
Yeah.
And for me, they need to stay for a long time. We need to, as Spurs fans, we have to be patient with the process because the process is going to be rough. We need to get rid of all the dead wood, and I'm talking about ripping up contracts, you know. In terms of the style, I'm hoping we're going to be playing. I don't want to see us play back three anymore, man. I just want us to just play some fluid football, man.
To do that though, we're gonna need to sign 4 defenders because our back 4 ain't
exactly. So what's stopping us, man?
2 centre halves, a left back, and a right back.
Bro, Levy, Enid, take out your cash, bro. That is the only way to watch Spurs by having a small. Yeah, man, big man thing, bro. You know what, bro? For real.
Yeah.
What is the plans for Spurs? Do you actually, in the next 5 years, where do you actually see Spurs?
Championship, if we carry on like this.
No. That's a bit too low, bro.
You said 5 years, though. So in 5 years, we could be
bro,
in the championship.
You're talking about being you're talking about being as poor as, like, Crystal Palace, Fulham,
do you remember when Newcastle used to go
Nottingham
down?
Forest. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Do you think we need that?
I actually only think the only way some people turn on Levy is if we get relegated. It has to be something like that.
If we get relegated,
so I see what really pissed me off today. So one of my friends at work goes to me. He's a Liverpool fan. He goes, "Oh, well, we have such an amazing stadium, all this." oh, it's really good. And I go to him, well, I'd rather stay at White Hart Lane and actually won something than
Yeah,
like
man.
build the whole bloody
I think we
stadium.
moved too early. We should have stayed because we were on a roll, innit? You know, we moved too early. One more year at White Hart Lane would have done us justice, because if you think about it, the season when we left, we went home, like our home form, we were undefeated. Yeah, unbeaten or whatever, innit? You know, we had stuff getting cooked up in the background. I don't know, man. But
The problem with
fucking
that
leave
is
me
that
out,
they
man.
planned. They also must have planned the year they were going to go, like years beforehand, I think. And obviously, it just happened to fall. You know, we were actually good. But I still stand by what I say. I'd rather we didn't build the stadium and actually spent our money on players.
Yeah.
There's no point building a stadium if the football's rubbish.
Mm.
But as we know, yeah, like we're just, have you seen that picture where it says, but the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium hosts NFL concerts and all these other things, and at the end it goes, end Tottenham Hotspur football matches right at the end.
That's terrible, man.
It just goes to show you how little they care. Yeah.
Maybe they just don't care.
Yeah, that's I think
That's the problem.
The football's secondary to them.
But see, how are we actually going to get these owners out?
Protest. I don't
But
know.
that's not successful though. That success rate. Look at all the like big clubs as well. Yeah. Look at Arsenal. They have a big fan base that protest. They still haven't got their Cronkies out.
But Cronky's changed his tune now, though. Cronky's,
Do you think Levy's going to change his tune?
So shall I tell you why Cronky changed? Because
Go for it.
he wanted to keep the club for to make profit, obviously initially, and the Arsenal fans got so bad that someone actually bid for Arsenal, and it was close to the asking price, I think, or something like that.
But
and
what's
it was a respectable bid. I can't remember who it was.
But what is our asking price? How much is this club worth?
4 billion, I think.
4 billion. So we technically need an owner to come in and drop 4 bill.
4 or 5 bill, yeah.
Bro, man, you need to do some money glitch, man. 4 bill, that's imagine having a bill,
Elon
bro.
Musk or someone like that. If it happens like Elon
bro.
Musk,
But would you support someone like Elon Musk?
it can't be any worse than Levy, mate.
Yeah, man, because we even see it with Todd Bowley, bro. Look at how he splashed everything and how it's poorly run.
At least they spend money, though. Like, at least they're trying.
But money don't mean nothing, though. Money don't mean nothing if you're going to be performing so poorly week on, week out.
I actually think Chelsea's problem was the manager. I actually think the players are really good. But once they get Poch, man, I think Chelsea are going to be a different animal next season.
I'm so gutted we missed out on Poch as well, man.
I would have taken him now because it can't be any.
Exactly, bro.
Better than Mason.
Tell me about it, man.
Yeah.
I was screaming that we should get Poch.
A lot of people.
We could have got him on free.
A lot of people wanted
him.
Yeah, this club is going down the gutter. I think. I don't know.
It is, man. It is.
Yeah, Levy out every day.
Levy out, man. Levy out 110%, bro. Like, for me, until Levy goes, where the fuck are we going?
Last make his dog chairman like he did.
He'll probably sack the background stuff. You see what he done on Twitter?
Yeah,
sacked everybody out. yeah, bro. He's probably sacked everybody. Sack the medical team, sack the coaches. He become the manager as well, bro. You think he can handle it all?
On a touch like that.
He probably launched
Twitter.
He'll probably build a launch pad on that Tottenham ground.
Yeah.
We'll see the first Mars visit or something. Big man thing, man.
Tottenham fly to Mars.
Yeah, Tottenham fly to Mars, man. The first club to go to Mars. Oh, man. All right, bro. You can close. You can end the stream still.
Anything you want to say before we go? You're always here now, so I was gonna say go.
Yeah, man. Bro, listen, guys that are watching right now, Haz is gonna be changing his channel name to TJ and has best of friends.
Yeah. Best of-
Because I'm
Or is this
always
in
on this
between us
channel.
or something? Is it in between
In
us?
betweeners, yeah. Bro, big man thing. The in betweeners channel.
You know we get copyrighted if you call it that.
I don't know, man. The
Could be
roadman
something
and the
like
half.
that. Let's find
So
something to
you
do
could
with that.
do it. The roadman and half a roadman
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. I
The
don't know, man.
Roadman TV.
Uh,
The pitch will track like Thunderbirds and a rocket will come out.
yeah, man. But for me, like, come on, Levy, man. Look at
Please just sell the
what
club.
you've
Please
done.
sell the
Yes,
club.
sell,
Or
just
step
sell
down. Step down.
and fix Tottenham, man.
Mm.
Man, just sell. Just step back. Look, even if it's a case of you stepping back and putting someone else in charge, we need someone that does football decisions, and you're not the guy.
He's definitely not the guy.
Mm.
Levy out.
Levy out, baby.